Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So I am back with another Lead Code Daily Challenge and it is Lead Code number 131 Palindrome Partitioning, and it is a medium level question and I also feel the same. So the question is, you are given a string S, partition S such that every substring of the partition is a palindrome. Return all possible palindrome partitioning of S. A palindrome string is a string that reads the same backward as forward. Okay, so if you I will explain the examples in the explanation. Let's go through the constant. So the s length can go up to 16 and s contain only lowercase English letter. Okay, so let's go to the explanation part. Okay, so I have taken a different example. So here I have taken a string of a b c c. Okay, so you can see that the output, this is the output. Okay, so first of all, a single element is a palindrome because you can read it from front and back as same. So this is one valid answer, a, then again a, then again b, then c, then again c. Then again you can see that a also a palindrome. Okay, and b is also a palindrome and cc is also a palindrome. So this will be one, this one, sorry, but this one, and I have told that this also. Then if you see again, then you can see that a a b and this two c can generate another array, or and it is also palindrome, so this one. Okay, or you can see that these two we can take together, these two, this solo and these two also solo, so this is also a palindromic array. Okay, so you can see there are four possible way. Okay, so we have to print all the possible, okay, all the possible way. So how to do it? Okay, so first of all you need to iterate over all this element. So you have to iterate from this all these elements. Okay, so I have created these two function, this one for checking if it is a palindrome or not, and this is a recursive function or to partition all the element if it is palindrome. Okay, so what I have done is I just simply call a recursive function called solve, and in this you can see that I have taken a string, okay, to put all the element, all the current element, and I just iterate through over all the element. Okay, and every recursion we have to iterate through all the element from the idx part. Okay, like for the first time the idx is 0. Okay, as I call from 0, so it is a 0. Then I check, I put it in the string and I check if it is a palindrome or not. So it will check for a if it is palindrome or not in this function. So palindromic function is same as is a basic function. So if it return true, then we just simply put in the result vector. Okay, we just simply put in the result vector and again call from this part. Okay, from this part till this part. Okay, toward this part. Then again it will check for this part, if it is palindrome or not. It is a palindrome, so it again push it. Then again it call for b c c. Then again we check for b, then it is a palindrome, so it is b. Then again it is check for cc, then c, then again it c. Then it just simply push all single element into the array and we get a result array of then after it the size, the idx get the idx will point to the here, and which is the fifth index, and the size is also 5, so this condition will get true, and the result vector is push and 2D vector called answer ans, and just simply push it in the answer and just return the function call. Okay, then after returning from this c, you can see that we just iterating through all the element, so we have to first pop this element out. Okay, if I take an answer, then I just simply first put this uh, all the element inside this, and then we just track back. Then after track backing, the then we have to take two. Okay, this loop will will iterate from first it choose one element, then it choose two element, then it choose three element. If there is three element, then four, then five, then six, like this. Okay, it is just a simple recursive call. So as we have pushed this single element here, we need to pop out from this. Okay, so it will get pop out, and it will now check for C and C. As you can see, I have write that idx and I am checking for idx till from idx till I. Okay, so now our idx is this one. Okay, and our now currently I is pointing to this C, so it will check for this. If it is palindrome, yes, it is palindrome. So it again push this CC into this result vector, and now the current result vector will looks are something like a comma b comma and CC again. Okay, so this is also one type of array, and this condition again gets true, so we just simply push this race also here inside. So our second. Okay, so this is another answer. Now the I will uh, point here. If we track back, this will point the outside the string. So this for loop will get finished over, and we just simply return to our previous call. In previous call, you can see that there is b. We are pointing to b and we are pointing to c. So now the condition is something like you will take both b and c. Okay, if we and which you will check if it is a palindrome or not, and bc is not a palindrome, so we we will not do anything. Then we will check for um, BCC, and BCC is also not a palindrome. Okay, if you can see that we are calling to the next res function when the element is palindrome. Okay, found to be palindrome. The for example, as I say you to take CC, so it the CC is a palindrome, so it call. If it is a not a palindrome, then it will not call the solve function. Okay, so similarly, it will now check for A, B, B, C, and CC, and found all the permutation, and the permutation which is completely palindrome will push to the answer, and you will get two more. Like I have said you here, you can get two more. These two. Okay. So after this, you just simply have to return this answer vector to your from the main function. Okay, as you see, I have written. So it is a basically a simple permutation based question, and here I have taken a DP array also, but you did not need to take a DP array because you can simply solve it by only recursion. I have taken the DP array because the xy is a, there is a recurrence relation of the xy. Okay, so I have taken it, but if you not write this part, okay, and do not take this DP and not wrote this also absolutely work fine. It will not give you a TLE. Okay. Okay, so if I show you to remove all the DP codes, then also it will be uh, it will give us all clear. Okay, so let me remove all the DP part. Okay, I think I have removed all. Let me check if there is any typo. Okay, there is no typo, so submit it. Okay, it is submitted. As you can see that without DP also it is submitted. I will provide the question link and my solution link in that description, and the solution is this solution, the DP solution I have provided in that. Okay, so if you need, you can check it out. Okay, so thank you. Bye, see you tomorrow.